was sitting with a patient today, and she is suffering. And so there we were. I was playing therapist, and she was playing patient. And here I had a chance to look at, forgive, and let go of my own suffering. And it came in the form of her. I felt so quiet to be there with her, so stilling, really. Like there wasn't a me and a her. It was whatever was here before us to connect with. And it happened to be her suffering. And I could feel her wrestling with what's the next thing to fix in order for this suffering to be over. And I could feel in the back halls of her mind, in the dark echoes of her mind, it was almost this cry out for, how can I fix the never-ending desire to fix something? It didn't need to be said. I could feel it. She was talking about some circumstance in her life not being quite what she wanted it to be, and sort of going back and forth about, well, maybe I can accept this, but also this really bothers me. And I want to offer here what the gist of our conversation, the juice of it, really. See what comes up and unfolds. We'll see what I say. I don't know. The light is pouring in a certain way, and I decided to let it be. It's kind of fun. I said, okay, what if you think about what it is that you want, that you don't have? And then going deeper, really try on somatically, right? The here and now. Mind, body, sense, really body, like sinking into the feeling of it. What energetic and emotional signature would having what you want give you? What energetic and emotional signature would having what you want give you? I said either answer in words or just experience it, and we were both able to come up with, peace, joy, happiness, satisfaction. I'll add my own here and now. That's what matters. Love, freedom, a sense of home. What would having what I want give me? Right? Release from the struggle, right? So I want to boldly invite you now, the spirit of this beautiful being who opened up her suffering to me. I want to boldly invite you now to try that on. What is it that you want? And what is the energetic and emotional signature of what you think you want? What will it give you? Okay, feel that. Now, I will boldly invite you to embody that now. Right now. No matter what external circumstances are going on, no matter if this person needs to change or that relationship needs to be adjusted, or often the self needs to do some growing before I can really have that. It doesn't matter what the external looks like, okay? We don't need to wait for X, right? Insert the thing I want here. We don't need to wait for X in order to feel how we want to feel. We need to go straight to what will it give me and be there, be that. Here's why. Because when we're feeling it now, when we're in it now, no matter what the supposed world throws at us, our relationships, the growth we're not done doing, but we're right to the heart of it. The world, as we call it, will be an extension of that. We're like cosmic projectors, if you will. Whatever's going on in here has to show up out here. That's the screen. It's not really a world. It's sort of an extension of our hearts and how clearly these hearts are. Is there fog on the heart mirror, or is it pure? Pure not as a judgment, right? But pure being clear, right? Radiant and clear. My work, our work, her work is to come home right here and now. Coming home, it's not a place you drive to. It's not an address. It's not a thing you get. It's not the perfect marriage. It's not the kids acting right. It's not the career going well. Coming home is right here and now. We could call it internal. Once the body boundaries fall away, there is no internal and external. But for now, let's call it internal, okay? This is home. It's here and now. It's not a parade of something mental in the mind. This beautiful patient said, she was crying and she said, I'm holding on tightly to this identity. You could feel it. You could feel the angst, holding on tightly. And I thought, gosh, that's what we're all doing when we're suffering. We're holding on tightly to something we're supposed to be and haven't reached yet. Or the reverse, we're holding on tightly to something we were and now we're ashamed about that. That mistake, we didn't hit the mark on the bullseye. And it's so much suffering. When I sat with her, I sat with myself. When I sit with you now, I sit with myself. You can't help but be a projection of whatever is radiating from here. Whatever I'm fully able to see and welcome in. And also all those things I push away and can't bear, or the mind says I can't bear. That's all that is appearing here. So we sat together, and I'll tell you a little story. A person goes searching for happiness. They know it's just around the bend. They're looking and looking and looking. A year goes by, 2 years, 3 years, friends fall away, new friends come, lovers come and go, career changes happen. They move from one place to another, and still they feel like they haven't quite found it. What is that thing I seek? 20 years later, they're hiking a mountaintop on their birthday, and suddenly it hits them. It hits them like you know it, like you know your own hands. You know it like you know this inhale. Happiness is right here. It's a hat on your head. It's right here. But I wasn't looking on my head. I wasn't looking here. I was looking out there, searching. I could never find it. But it's here. It's always been here. And that dawning, tears, so many tears up on the mountain. Laughter. And emptying out. Just whoosh, empty, gone, nothing here. Everything here. Nothing here. Everything here. That's my little story. It comes from my birthday when I turned 40. There's a magical mountain down the way. Every time you hike it, the messages come through. Because I guess the mountain can't help but reflect the mountain in my heart, in our heart, in your heart. So I offered that to this patient, and here's what it comes down to. It's not about what we think we want. The outer can only reflect the inner. There is no outer and inner. Ultimately, but it's paradoxical, this patient happened to be looking for land. She wants to make home in a certain way. I mean, what a deep, beautiful metaphor for what we're all looking for. Land, a place to land, a place to call home. But she's never going to find it out here if she can't find it in here. So what is home? It strikes me that the synonym for home is unconditional love. Well, what is unconditional love? Without condition, it is to be in love with what is here. Love it like you asked for it. Love it like you ordered it from the waiter. And then the divine waiter said, here you go. And then you're looking at your giant pile of perhaps discomfort that moment, perhaps sadness, perhaps some joy mixed in. And you're just digging in with your fork. Like, I ordered this and I'm going to love it unconditionally. Bring on the flavors. Bring on the textures. Home is unconditional love with what is. So this patient was wrestling with, how do I accept myself? How do I love myself even when what is right now is chaotic, graspy, like I'm grasping for something or someone, tearful, shameful, judgments. What does that mean? And I brought her back to what she thinks, what she wants will give her, right? Joy, truth, love, freedom, happiness. The sense of home, which comes from that joy, truth, peace, love, happiness, it's meeting this moment. This is the only place it is. And it might not sing on the surface with joy and happiness and peace, i.e. getting everything I wanted or super comfortable. But we're not talking about joy, happiness, like the emotion, like an emotional state that goes up and down. We're talking about a deep river of joy and happiness that runs by meeting this moment just as it lays. And finally, perhaps for the first time, perhaps a choice you make it again and again and again, finally saying, come home, I'm here. I accept you. I drink you in just as you lay unconditionally. That is finding home. That is sinking into what we really want. What we think what we want will get us. That is sinking into it. She said, well, how can I accept myself? I said, accepting this moment just as it lays, unconditionally loving it. That is accepting yourself. That is learning how to be in your own skin. There's no you. There's this moment. Can we be with it? So much so that there's no us and it. You are it. Oh, that is being comfortable with ourselves. Can we be here unconditionally? Can we be home? That deeper joy, it brings so much satisfaction because there's nothing that needs to be added or taken away. We're no longer resisting life. Or as Byron Katie says, whenever you argue with reality, reality always wins. We're not doing that anymore. We're offering ourselves to the ineffable, unknowable, unfolding now. And we're letting that be enough. That is being comfortable with ourselves. That is accepting ourselves. Let's stop visiting a story of us, a concept of us, in order to access right here and now. Let's stop visiting an idea of us, a concept, a mentalization of us, in order to come home. We don't have to go anywhere. There's nowhere to go. Total freedom, total joy, it's already right here. Okay? And if you've had little tastes of it, and I whisper, there's more coming. It's big and it's beautiful and it's bright and never ending. And your mind thinks, oh, okay, let me do some things to get there to a place called more joy coming. No, that's not it. It's all here now. Your awareness will grow sharper. Your awareness will let go of all the baggage and the film and the layers on top of what's already here. And you will come to, like waking up from a dream, many say, to see it was always here. Perfect, just as it lays. This patient cried out at one point, it's my mind getting in the way. It's my mind. And I felt like it was my soul crying out the exact same thing as I sat and held space for her. Truly, it is that. It is that. It's that simple, and at times that deafening to our own ears. You can't hear it. You can't feel it. It's your mind getting in the way so much that you can't even notice it. But that's what it is. I told her, keep coming home. Keep coming home. And before you know it, it's going to be the thing that lives you. Okay? It lives you. Keep coming home. Stop visiting an idea of you or a story of you. And keep coming home to this. Home lives you. It lives you. There's no longer a character that has to interface with life. Home is all of life itself. It's with such sweet tenderness that I share this experience and invite you in deeply into it. because we're all here. We're all here. The jig is up. We don't have to visit the mind. The jig is up. Home is here. Home is now. I'm there with you always. Aloha.